Sandy Hook, it's got inside job written all over it. Sandy Hook is a synthetic, completely fake, with actors, in my view, manufactured. All I know is the official story of Sandy Hook has more holes in it than Swiss cheese.
For a decade, the far-right conspiracy theory-pushing media personality Alex Jones has been saying that the Sandy Hook massacre did not actually happen. 26 people died in that Connecticut school massacre in 2012, 20 of them first graders. I was there within hours of it happening. I met the parents of those children. Today in a Texas court, Alex Jones finally admitted that the massacre was real.
Do you understand now that it was absolutely irresponsible of you to do that?
It was, especially since I met the parents, and it's 100% real.
Now, it's great to have Mr. Jones finally accept the reality on this, but today's trial was not about proving that already well-established fact. Today's trial was about damages. It's the first of 3 trials to determine how much cash Mr. Jones owes family members of Sandy Hook victims. And Mr. Jones is not being shy about his plan to get out of paying here. This is him on his own show this past Sunday.
They lie to the jury in the damages portion and say, I got hundreds of millions of dollars. That's why they do this, so they'll come up with some giant judgment on the already guilty Alex Jones that they hope is too big for us to even get a bond on. Well, once you're in bankruptcy, it's all there in the court, and the bonds for the appeals are half your net worth. Well, that isn't going to be very, very much, maybe $1 million, $1.5 million or something.
Mr. Jones has been claiming that since he was, quote, deplatformed, his business has been destroyed. Last week, he filed for bankruptcy. And while the Sandy Hook parents in this case say Jones has plenty of money and they're seeking a $150 million settlement, Mr. Jones is claiming that any settlement of just over $2 million would, quote, sink his companies financially. Now, those 2 conflicting claims could have been the only context that the jury in this case had for deciding just how much Mr. Jones was able to pay. But today in court, the Sandy Hook parents' lawyer had what Mr. Jones himself called a Perry Mason moment.
Your attorneys messed up and sent me an entire digital copy of your entire cell phone with every text message you've sent for the past 2 years. And as of 2 days ago, it fell free and clear into my possession. And that is how I know you lied to me. Mr. Jones, in discovery, you were asked, do you have Sandy Hook text messages on your phone? And you said no, correct? You said that under oath, Mr. Jones, didn't you?
I mean, if I was mistaken, but you got the messages right there.
You know what perjury is, right?
You know what perjury is, right, Mr. Jones? Just in case it wasn't clear enough from the tape, Mr. Jones' lawyers accidentally sent the Sandy Hook parents' lawyers the entire contents of Alex Jones' cell phone. Years of content, emails, text, the whole shebang. And in addition to proving that Jones had been withholding communications about Sandy Hook, this phone data provided the Sandy Hook parents' lawyers with previously unseen financial documents from Mr. Jones's company. Documents that showed that during his so-called deplatforming, when he was taken off of some social media platforms, he had days where his company was making more than $800,000 a day. The court still does not have a full, transparent picture of Mr. Jones's finances, but from what was shown today, he does not appear to be as broke as he's claiming, and the jury that will ultimately decide the size of the settlement knows it. Now, you might be thinking, how could Alex Jones's day get any worse? Well, back in January, Alex Jones sat with the January 6th investigators, and he pleaded the Fifth nearly 100 times. Tonight, Rolling Stone reports, citing a source familiar with the matter, that the January 6th investigators are preparing to subpoena the content of Alex Jones's phone, not from Jones himself, but from the Sandy Hook parents' lawyers in this case. And I have a feeling that those lawyers will cooperate. Wednesday, August the 3rd, has been a bad day for Alex Jones, but it's been a mighty good day for the truth.